The sun is setting. I'm just chilling outside, going for a little walk. One thing I want to talk about that I mentioned earlier is the movie that I went to watch today. I know these days I've just been on and on about movies, and that's mainly because I got like this membership which gets you like unlimited movies. If you pay monthly, you go unlimited movies, and I was just trying to take full advantage of it. And I went to watch Obsession, which was a movie a lot of people were talking about. I saw videos people talking about it saying it was pretty good. I had friends recommend it to me and say it's pretty good. And I went to watch it, and it was horrifying. It was genuinely it was the most horrifying horror film I've ever watched in my life. It was genuinely horrible. There's some guys up to no good over there, but it was the most unsettling. Like, they had a few jump scares in the movie, like normal horror movies. By the way, the new viewer that just came in, hi. I was just talking about the fact that I just came from the cinema and I watched Obsession, and it was one of the most horrifying experiences I've ever had. Like, it was the most horror movie I've ever watched in my life. There's some guys up to no good over there. There were jump scares in it, as normal horror movies do, but this one, like, it was tense. It had you at the edge of your seat the entire time. Like, I'm trying to tread carefully and not spoil the movie for people who haven't watched it. But I was like, there was a couple that was sat in front of me in the movie. Mid-movie, oh, there's a lot of insects here. Mid-movie, they just leave. And I could not blame them. It was so tense. It was so horrifying. And yeah, I just don't. I don't know how to describe it better than this without giving the whole movie plot away. But I was just sat there at the edge of my seat. Like, genuinely, if a fire alarm went off and they let us just leave the cinema, told us to leave the cinema, it would have been a relief. It would genuinely been a relief. It was a well done horror movie. I have to say that it was a well done horror movie. Because the whole point of a horror movie is to horrify you. These insects are everywhere. It's to horrify you, and it did the job. Obsession definitely did the job of absolutely horrifying the hell out of it. And yeah, it was just like, it was extremely tense. Even the moments really leading up to the jump scares were, because I feel like a lot of horror movies, what they do is they just overdo the jump scares. They keep doing jump scares over and over and over and over again, and I feel like they just, it just gets a bit boring. Like, you kind of expect the jump scare to happen at that point, and they don't really add to the plot or anything. But this one did. They had fewer jump scares than those horror movies that I'm just describing right now. But it was like the moments leading up to it, like the slow burn up until the jump scares, are worse than the jump scares themselves. That's what I feel like. To the point that I had a drink with me. I brought a drink with me to the cinema, and I was drinking it, and they were like, the music was intensifying. Oh, hi Rex. The music was intensifying. I had to put the drink down so that if a jump scare happens, I don't just throw the drink and something like that embarrassing happens. Hi Zane. Hi, how you doing? Where you at? Oh, I live in England. I live in England, just walking around this green area. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, let me rank all the movies that I watched in the past 30 days. So first, I watched Scary Movie. That's the name of the movie. It's not a genre. I watched Scary Movie. It was horrendous. It was a horrible movie. It was meant to be a comedy movie. It was not. It was not. Like, I didn't enjoy it. I don't know. It felt like a waste of time. Oh my god, these mosquitoes are everywhere. It felt like a waste of time when I left the cinema. I was like, what the hell did I spend the last 2 hours doing? It was wasting my time. Then I watched Spider-Man with a bunch of my friends. Scary Movie, I only went there to watch it because my friends told me, like, come on, let's watch it, it's gonna be a good movie. Where are you doing now? Oh, well, where are you doing? I'm guessing you're saying, what are you doing now? I'm just going a little walk and I'm talking about the movies that I watched for the past month, because past month I've just been obsessed with movies. I would just go to the cinema like twice a week at this point. I was just ranking them. Who's better, Messi or Ronaldo? Messi, definitely 100%, no debate. But as I was saying, then I watched Spider-Man with a bunch of my friends. Scary Movie and Spider-Man, I both watched them with a huge group of my friends. Spider-Man was a phenomenal movie. I enjoyed it. I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man movies. I've watched since the first one. I've watched every single movie, and I was excited when this one's gonna release. And I watched it on release day. It was fun. Enjoyed it very much. And then I watched Odyssey a few days ago. Odyssey was genuinely such a well-made movie because I was excited for it because I know like the story of Odyssey. Like Odyssey, I think the story of it, I'm not sure exactly on the details, but there was a Greek writer a long time ago who wrote this book of multiple stories. And one of the stories was like about the Trojan horse. About the Trojan horse, and if you know what the Trojan horse is, like where they gifted the horse to the Trojans, the Spartans give horse to the Trojans to declare like the end of the war. The Trojans were happy, they thought they won, they accepted the gift, and in the middle of the night a bunch of Spartans came out, they opened the gates, and all the Spartans came in and destroyed the entire place in the middle of the night. So I knew that story, so I was like, oh, it'll be interesting to know what happened to the thing. And Tom Holland and Zendaya acted in it, so I was like, if they acted in something, it has to be a movie. So I went to watch the movie. It was a well-made movie, except for the fact it was 3 hours. I feel like 3 hours was a bit long, can't lie. I feel like they were a bit, like, kind of stretching it. But I genuinely enjoyed it. It was, the only problem with it is it's hard to keep up because it's like all over the place. And yeah, let me read the comments. Hi Omar, can you shout me out? My name is Ben Dover. Hi Ben Dover, how are you doing? There's a Spider-Man game. What do you mean by that? Say, oh hell no. Anyway, yeah, then afterwards, after the Odyssey, I watched Obsession, which I watched today. And yeah, this was a horror movie and a half. If you're into horror movies, like I saw like through Reddit after the movie, and people were saying we enjoy horror movies, and this was one of the most horrifying horror movies that needs its own genre. Like for people who enjoy this stuff, it was a bit like horrific. I'm not a horror movie watcher. I don't really watch it that much, and I thought I didn't like them. Like I always thought horror movies like are okay, like they're not that big of a deal because I know people like they'd never watch it. Like they never watch horror movies. I'm not one of them. I don't mind it. But after watching Obsession today, I'm genuinely like thinking I don't ever want to watch a horror movie ever again. Even though I was excited to watch Backrooms, which was a movie that released, and I'm excited to go watch. But now I'm like rethinking it of should I go watch it or not. So yeah, the next movie that I'm watching is Disclosure Day. Even though now these movies that I'm naming right now, Backrooms, Disclosure Day, are probably movies that you haven't heard of, because I've watched all the big names. I've watched all the big movies that released recently. And I think I'll watch the Michael Jackson movie soon as well, because I haven't watched it yet, believe it or not. But yeah, I was genuinely excited for Obsession, and that was a horrific movie. And to be honest, I feel like picking up movies as a hobby is like generally such a good idea, because it's way better than like watching short form content and scrolling on your phone, which I know all you guys are doing right now. I don't have TikTok personally. I don't have TikTok. I don't have Snapchat. I just try to stay away from most social medias that I genuinely don't need. I don't have Instagram either, because I feel like they're a bit of a waste of time, and they don't really make you feel like you've achieved anything. But movies, I feel like it's a good hobby to pick up, because like you need a sense like commitment to commit to it, and it doesn't distract you throughout the day, like short form content does. It's not something like, oh, I need to get my work done, and then 2 seconds later you find yourself scrolling on your phone. Yeah, but movies are like more of a commitment. Like today, in 3 days from now, on like a Sunday, we're going out to watch a movie. Like it's more of a commitment, and you stay there and you focus, and there's a plot, and it actually engages your brain. Yeah, which I feel like swapping, like going from watching short form content all the time to watching long form, like maybe this live stream, podcast, and that stuff is way better. How are you scared? It's just a screen. I know people say that, and I say that as well, because a lot of people. One thing I was telling my sisters a few days ago is, how do you guys cry in a movie? Like, I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. I'm not saying you're wrong for it, but I don't understand how people cry in the middle of the movie. You realize it's not real people. Like they're not real. Like I mean, they are real, but they're actors. Like they're paid to pretend. Because I don't get extremely emotional watching a movie because it's not real, but Obsession did a good job of making it feel real. At some point, like I felt like I was inside the movie. I was just like, they did well. They did well. Whoever made that movie, bro, round of applause. It was extremely well made. Hi Omar, did you watch the World Cup? I did watch the World Cup. I watched most games of the World Cup, and I genuinely enjoyed it. Even though I know some people probably hate me for this, but I think Argentina should have won. They were the GOATs. Messi the GOAT. No competition. To be honest, I was supporting the North African teams because I'm North African. I was supporting Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia, yeah, Algeria. Like, and Tunisia did horribly, but I was really supporting them. And yeah, they didn't do that well. They were a bit disappointing. I see what you're doing, Nirami, or whatever you call 17. Yeah. I'm not gonna say it, brother. Yeah, I love Messi, bro. Messi's the GOAT. We all know he's the GOAT. But yeah, but that was like it pretty much for today. I just like in the morning went for breakfast, ate breakfast, came here, did a morning stream as usual. I do morning streams every single day, so make sure to subscribe so you're notified when I have a morning stream. And then afterwards, I went back home, ate, got some work done, got ready. And then I went like a few hours later, like I got a lot of stuff done. Later I went to the cinema to watch the movie, and then I came back from the movie, and now I'm doing this evening stream after I'm back from the movie. Next movie I'm gonna watch will be Disclosure Day. I'll probably watch it after tomorrow. Let's see the date. Yeah, I think I'll have time because there's gonna be a few days left before the football league starts. Because me and my friends have formed a team and are joining football league, and we have a game on the 11th. So yeah, you watch F1. I wanted to get into it. Like there are many sports that I want to get into watching, which I will get into at one point. F1 up there on the list, but I haven't watched it. All I know is flipping Max Verstappen. And what's he called? That who's the best of all time? The English guy. That had like I forgot his. Bro, he's the most famous Formula 1 driver. I know that guy. Yeah. these are all the names I know. I don't really watch it. I'll get into it at one point. Also, I said, oh, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it, because I'm genuinely trying to grow this channel and try and become like a huge content creator. But for now, for these days, I said it in a few other streams. Lewis Hamilton, yeah, that's the name, Lewis Hamilton. For the next few days, I'll just be streaming, doing morning streams, and I'll try to do evening stream every day. That's not a guarantee, but morning stream is a guarantee. I'll be doing that every single day. And in a few days, I'm gonna buy a brand new phone with a much better camera quality, so these videos get much better. And then afterwards, like, let's say after the summer holiday finishes, which is like just under another month, I'll start doing like long form content, short form content, and live stream every single day. And live stream will probably be 2-3 hours every single day. So, and there'll be a lot more structured, not just me waffling to a camera. So because I'm taking a gap year, I've just finished college, and my results day for my exam is 9 days. Wish me luck that I get good grades then. But afterwards, I'm gonna go all in on content creation, and I'll have an entire year where I'm completely free, which I'm spending like probably like 8 hours a day just working on content and trying to grow as much as possible and produce the highest quality content possible. Do a stream where you play FIFA. Maybe I'll do that one day. I'm not sure if I'm able to do it now because I don't really have a. Let me think. Oh yeah, you can play it on PC, right? I've got a PC. I might do that. I might do that one day. I might do that one day. But I'll have to have like a full setup first. So give me a few weeks. Give me a few weeks to sort out everything. To like get the new phone for high streaming quality and to like fix up my gaming setup, because I have a good PC and everything, but I haven't really used it in a long time. Like I've turned it on around a week ago. I used it for something quick and I stopped using it, and that room is a mess, my PC room. So let me sort out everything, and I might do days where I stream the stuff. Because in terms of games, I haven't played any video games in so long, in generally years. Before, when I used to be younger, like I used to have a YouTube channel. To be honest, you can search this up. You can search it up. If you search up on YouTube Zingy Dust 11, you'll find a YouTube channel that I made when I was like 5 years ago, like when I was 12, 13 years old, and I used to like record myself playing Minecraft. It's genuinely so embarrassing. I swear. I had like a video that went to 88k views, and I remember I was part of this Minecraft Discord server, and I saw someone like who needed help or something, and I saw someone linked my YouTube video, even though none of them knew I was in this group chat. They just saw this YouTube video online and linked it. I was like, oh, this helps out. So yeah, that was embarrassing. You okay, buddy? How long have you been a Messi fan? Bro, as long as I remember, since I was a little kid, before I knew what football was. You remember me? Oh yeah, I do remember you, Mohammed Asif. I think you were in the stream where I did with my brother, where we talked about the World Cup, and you were the Moroccan guy, right? I think, tell me yes or no. Tell me if I might have screwed this up, and you were some other guy, but I do remember that name. But anyway, yeah. So for the rest of the day, what was I talking about earlier? I think I was just talking about how I'm going to improve my streams in the future. But anyway, for the rest of the day, I'm just going to go back home. I'll probably go and tell my sisters and my brother how the movie went and how horrific, because I just came back from cinema for the guys who weren't in the stream earlier. And it was a horrific movie. I went to watch Obsession. It was a horror movie and a half. So yeah, it was absolutely horrific. So I'll just go talk, have dinner, and just chill. Maybe do a bit of business work later when everyone goes to bed, and then I'll go to sleep. And then tomorrow is sprinting day. I'm gonna come here. I won't stream this though, because when I sprint, I'm the most boring person because I'm not able to speak, because I'm like always out of breath. Because like after the sprint, after 100-meter sprint, I'm just literally and like I won't be able to speak anymore. But usually I come here 3 days a week in this green space. I marked out 100 meters. So like, I think from a net to a net is 100 meters that are here. And I'll just sprint 100 meters as fast as I can. I have 5-minute break, and I do that 6 times over and over. So tomorrow morning I'll have I'll do the sprints. I'm not sure if I'll do my morning stream before it or after it. So we'll see about that. And then I'll have breakfast afterwards. And I'll probably morning stream tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe so you could be at the morning stream tomorrow. I'll stream, then I'll do the sprints, then I'll go have breakfast, and then to be honest, I'll probably be working on content the entire day and like planning out what I'm gonna do after college finishes. The new year starts and some holiday ends. Okay, let me see. Tomorrow I'm going to Pakistan. Well, good luck. Hopefully you have safe travels when you go there. I have a few friends who are from Pakistan who actually went during like a few months ago. If you like movies, which anime they actually have good stories. Don't listen to the weirdos. Movies, watch anime. A lot of my friends tell me to watch animes. I've generally never, except for watching Pokemon when I was a little kid, I generally like never watched animes. In general, a lot of my friends do. Like sometimes I feel left out in conversations when they start talking about animes, and I'm just like, yeah, and they just talk, oh, One Piece, this happened, oh, Death Note, this happened, and they will just start waffling for ages and have no idea. If I told them I want to go start watching animes, they'd give me a full list, bro. They always tell me that there's a good storyline, so I don't doubt that there is. So we'll see. Watch Death Note. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about earlier. Which is your favorite singer? So in terms of artists, music artists that I listen to in general, I have 3. I have a top 3. I don't know which one's first, second, or third. I can tell you which one I listen to most today, like this past month, but it changes all the time. And these 3 artists are like completely separate. Like they almost feel like they're in completely separate genres, so it feels a bit random. But right now, the most artists I listen to is probably Santan Dave. I'm not sure if you guys know him because he's a rapper that's popular in the UK, but he's not popular. I mean, he might be popular in other countries, but he's not as popular. He's generally like one of the best lyricists of all time, in my opinion. You probably know the song Rain Dance from him, which is like shimmy shimmy yeah, shimmy shimmy shimmy, that one with Thames. And then Eminem, and then Ed Sheeran, which feels like the most random 3 combination you've ever heard. But I genuinely, yeah, I know every single Ed Sheeran song that he's ever made. Like I tell people, like, I dare you, like, find me the most obscure random song that has 10k views and I'll know it. Yeah, and Eminem is just a legend of music, can't lie. But yeah, so now I'm just chilling, hopefully I don't get stuck in a horror movie like that ever again, like the one I watched. I'm genuinely like, it's causing me like permanent trauma at this point, that movie. I love Juice WRLD, Snoop Dogg, and Oliver Tree. Juice WRLD, yes, Juice WRLD is an absolute legend. Oh hi, your girl, Amy, whatever that says. Hi, how you doing? Juice WRLD, genuine legend of music. He's not my top 3, but I'll admit he's an amazing artist. I know a lot of his songs. I have a friend who said that for him Juice WRLD's top 3 artists of all time. So I do respect him. Snoop Dogg, not really. I've never actually listened to his stuff before. Like I might have listened to like his most popular song, but never been a fan of Snoop Dogg. He might be good, or for all I know, I don't know. I haven't listened to him that much. I have heard people say like he's one of the best artists of all time, but I don't have really any friends who listen to Snoop Dogg really. But name me like your favorite song from him. I'll give it a listen today. I'll genuinely give it a listen, and I'll be in tomorrow morning stream and I'll tell you about it, what I thought. Oliver Tree. Oh, didn't Oliver Tree die? Oh, to be honest, I don't know much about Oliver Tree. I know the song goes on and on and on, that one. And I remember seeing him like in a radio show where he had like a full-on fight with KSI. And I thought that was absolutely hilarious. They absolutely hated each other and they ended up going boom, boom, boom. And I'm pretty sure KSI ended up winning. Which is a bit, yeah. I was gonna say, Oliver Tree was a bit big, so I expected him to win, but KSI he does fight. Even though not that good, but he does fight. So yeah, we'll be going on for the next few days. I'll probably buy a much better, you'll see me with a much better camera and audio within the next week. I'll buy the new phone. I'll go watch another movie. So I'll talk about that when I go watch it. It's actually getting a bit dark. Can you see? It doesn't show on the camera, but the clouds are extremely like black. Like it almost feels like it's gonna be a thunderstorm in a few minutes. I might start heading back home then. But anyway, I'll donate 10 if you watch Death Note. Bro, I don't know if I have time to do Death Note, but I will see. We'll see. I'll tell you tomorrow if I'm gonna watch Death Note. I'm not because I know the animes. The only problem is I know the animes take so much time. They like take hours and hours and hours. Each episode is like extremely long, and the only reason why I'm considering because a lot of my friends told me to watch it and told me it's so good, but we'll see. Call me Zayn only. Hi Zayn. Hi. Which football team do you support? Liverpool. Liverpool are the GOATs. The best team in the world. No one can beat them. Unbeatable, even though yeah, we just the best team, bro. Liverpool, even though they're not going well right now, they're not doing well. They seem like they're going like on the United cycle, where United starts sacking like a lot of managers, buying players for so expensive, and they end up flopping. That's what United used to do. Now it seems like Liverpool is on the same cycle again. So yeah. Oh, I'm excited for the season start, to be honest. You support Liverpool? There's no way. There's no way you thought Messi is the best. You support Liverpool as well. There's no way. Anyway, I'll probably be heading back home because I'm extremely hungry. I saw my mom making dinner when I was about to leave for the movie, and it looked so delicious. And I really wanted to eat it, but I was like, I already booked the cinema ticket, and I can't go to a later time because then it'll ruin my sleep. So, because they don't have every minute. Like the next movie afterwards was like 3 hours later. Next Obsession movie, and I wanted to watch Obsession specifically. So yeah, I'll go back home, have an amazing dinner, just chill with my family for a while, go sleep, and hopefully tomorrow I'll do my morning stream, do my sprinting, eat well, and just work on my goals as much as possible. Because this year is about to go crazy. Like I've generally got huge plans for my content on my YouTube channel next year. Liverpool's the best. My friend's Ahli supports Liverpool. He's been a Liverpool fan for 4 years. Oh, that's to be honest, that's pretty good. Like, it's good that Liverpool's getting more fans. Like, it's good to hear that not only United. I've been a Liverpool supporter since like 7 years at this point. Like since I was 11. I've been like even though I live in Manchester, which is a bit weird because my brother supports United because he's lives in City. But yeah, I think Oliver Tree made that song. Yeah. It's 30 episodes. What? Are you the same person who's talking about Death Note? Yeah, you are. But how long is each episode? Because I feel like it's gonna take so. Because I'm in my like movie watching era right now. I've been watching movies like crazy. Every few days I'm watching a few movies. So if you convince me that Death Note is that good, I might make it the next thing I watch. 20 minutes each. Trust me, it's fake. Can you do a backflip? I'll trust you. I'll trust you that it's good. I'll trust you it's good. I'll see. I'll see if I watch. I'll add it to my list. Can you do a backflip? No. But what I can do what's it called? A muscle up. That's one thing I can do. That's impressive. I've never tried a backflip. I just get too scared that I might break my neck. If I've never even like attempted it, let alone fail. Like I've never failed it because I've never attempted it. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm trying to be like, I'm on a mission to try to be as athletic as possible. Like for example, the sprinting that you heard me say I'm gonna do, that I do 3 days a week, and that amount of food that I started eating. Like recently, I've just been eating as much as possible because I used to be a skinny kid. I used to be extremely skinny like a few years ago. And now I'm genuinely trying to eat as much as possible so I could break out of that. Because the one thing holding me back in MMA, in weightlifting, is the fact that I'm too skinny. I remember like in MMA, when I used to wrestle people, they'd pair us into groups. I remember my group, they put us in a group of 3. My group had 2 guys that were 80 kg. And I was there, how much did I weigh back then? 57 kg back then. Right now, I'm probably like 60 kg. I've gained a bit of weight. But yeah, what the instructor told us to do is to wrap around the other person on the floor, and the other person will try to break out of it and push you out. That was the thing. But they were double my weight. I mean, they weren't double my weight, literally, but they had like, how much? Like 30 kg more than me. So it was impossible. I tried my best to get them out. I'd just be stuck there. And when it's the other way around, when I got the hold of them and wrapped around them, they would literally get rid of me so easily because they weighed so much more than me, and I was extremely light compared to them. So yeah, it was horrible. Oh, look at the birds. Can you see the bird? Oh no, Mike. That's why I need a new phone, bro. That's why I need a new phone. Okay, I can't even capture the birds. My camera quality is so bad for a person who wants to start streaming. But don't worry, I'm getting the phone within next week. 20 minutes each. Yeah, how do you say 20 minutes each? Which is not bad for a movie, for a series, to be honest. 20 minutes each. How much episodes do you say? 30 episodes. To be honest, that's doable. That's actually doable. We'll see if I'll... tell me if there's like a website that I can watch it off for free. Because I know that there's these scammy websites that you guys watch it off. I've never heard of a person who actually pays to watch that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's actually getting... I don't know why it doesn't show on my phone, but it's actually getting extremely dark. Like, it's not meant to get dark at this time, but the clouds are extremely grey. And there's right there, just chilling. Yeah. By the way, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm not ending the stream yet. I'm just saying, because there's going to be a morning stream tomorrow. I'm trying to grow like my content as much as possible in the next year. So I'm taking a gap year for this content side of things. So yeah. Let's see what the ducks are doing. Can you see the ducks? Wait, let me run towards them. Because I know ducks aren't scared, and I think it'll be a good piece of content. Can you watch Vinland Saga? It's very good. That was another thing that I heard my friends... Wait. I heard them talk about it, but I don't know if I heard them talk about it in a weird way, as a weird series, or it's actually a good series. Because coming from you, yeah, Adam, I know you. I've been seeing you for the past few streams. You're a bit of a weird guy. So, I don't know. Can you see the ducks? I hope they don't attack me. A duck's dangerous. It's not weird, it's Viking. We'll see. I'll do my research. Oh my god. That duck is chasing the other one, bro. I don't think they're happy. Is it safe to get near ducks? I know that they could get a bit aggressive. The weird thing is I haven't seen much children. You watch anime. I was telling them earlier, the other guys who are here, apart from watching Pokemon when I was a little kid, I never really watched anime at all. Like, like never had the interest, even though a lot of my friends, to be honest, most of my friends do watch it. And sometimes I feel like the odd one out because they start talking about animes, I'll just go silent. So yeah, but I've never really watched it. Never watched. To be honest, I have this thing. Hopefully, I don't offend you guys, but I have this thing. I don't genuinely mean it when I say it. I just say it to absolute rage, because this rage baits any anime fan, and I do it all the time just to see their reaction. I don't mean it, but I do say it all the time to them. I always tell them, "Oh, what are these kids shows that you watch, bro? You're a full-grown man still watching little animated kids." And they go, "Oh no, there's 18 plus rated anime." I was like, "Yeah, that's a bit weird. Why are they making 18 plus shows for kids?" Yeah, and I'll just rage bait the hell out of them until they go crazy. Because anime fans are and the thing with anime fans, yeah, that I've realized, all of them, like every anime fan I've ever met, wants to go to Japan at one point and says Japan is one of the best countries, and is into like East Asian girls. It generally says like pattern recognition. But yeah. But anyway, I'll end the stream now because I need to go back home. See you guys later. Make sure to like and subscribe, so you can and with notifications on, so you get notified when tomorrow I go on my morning stream. But yeah, see you guys later. Dun, 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 dun.